Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope you're having a fine day. Specifically, what this movie file is about is mixing e-juice or e-liquids together for vaping. Now, right off the get-go, I'm no chemist. I'm a beginning vapor. Listen to that. A beginning person to use vaping. And so, therefore, take my information here with a grain of salt. And also, this is an experiment. But basically speaking, e-juice, all it is two types of glycerin, EG and PG. And then you've got food-grade flavorings in the e-juice, and you've got liquid nicotine, and you can make your own e-juice. But that's what I'm not here to do. What I'm basically here to do is to take this this K-box, this mini sub K-box right here. I've got just a little bit, you can see that tank right there. It's about third full with this stuff right here, this e-juice called Mystique. Okay, it's a tobacco flavored e-juice, which is in this bottle right here. Pretty spendy stuff. About $20 a bottle. And while I'm at it, that's a 30 milliliter bottle, and these bottles come in all different, well, maybe not all different sizes, but they definitely come in all different costs. I mean, they run anywhere from $6 up to $20, so I'm dealing with some kind of expensive stuff. But what I'm basically going to do here is take this stuff called Space Jam. I know, get a little laugh. You know, it's kind of funny, Space Jam. Now, what this Space Jam is flavored with is bubblegum, mint, cantaloupe, watermelon, and I think there's one other one in there, kiwi. Because I wanted to simply take this tobacco flavor that I got here and see if I could sweeten it up just a little bit. So let's get to this, but I got to stand up in order to get this done. So bear with me. Because all I'm basically going to do is top this tank off with this Space Jam. And then I'm going to puff a little bit and see how it tastes. That gizmo that you're looking at right there is a .5 ohm OCC. That stands for Organic Cotton Coil. Okay? Okay, now I hope I stayed in frame there. Now, what I'm going to have to do, because I'm considering I got 2 E-juices going here, and do I recommend this? Probably not. This is just my own experiment, okay? But I've got a little brother that's been helping me learn this vaping stuff because I've only been vaping for a week, but he told me whatever I did to make sure I shook this tank about 30 or 40 times or whatever have you. And also, while I'm thinking about it, you need to take your bottles of E-juice and shake them quite often because the nicotine has a way of settling out of the glycerine and the flavorings and whatnot have you. So I certainly hope when I fire up my K-Box here, this mod, that I don't have some kind of a hacking fit, but if I do, it'll be funny. Come on, laugh. It's supposed to be funny. Okay, hang on here with me and I'll see if I can get a good vapor cloud going. Of course, I'm only running this unit here at 15 watts at mid-bore, at mid-airflow, okay? Okay, I think that's good enough. Let me go ahead and screw this tank on here. The capacity of the tank is 4.5 milliliters. Okay, there we go. Show you where I'm sitting there. Also, I got another video out where I gabbed a little bit more about, wasn't a very good video, but about filling these tanks. But this is about mixing E-juices, okay, which you just seen me do. Let me hit this thing and see where we're at. No, I'm going, like that. I'm just faking it. This stuff really doesn't miss vaping. So far, it hasn't made me hack and gag too much. But you want to start off with a low airflow and low wattage, I'll tell you that much. But let me get on to hitting this a few times. Well, that's a little different than what I expected. But my teacher, which is my little brother, warned me that I may have end up some real gack on my hands. So let me see if I can get a big cloud going here. I probably will have to do it without a direct lung hit. Well, that's good. Because, see, when you're coming off of cigarettes, ladies and gentlemen, what happens? When you start vaping, you start getting a little bit of phlegm and all of that kind of stuff coming up out of your lungs, especially when you're getting off them poisonous cigarettes. I'm not kidding you. And the big tobacco companies and the people that are making a lot of profits off of tobacco products, they don't want you vaping. That much I do know. But this does have a kind of a weird taste to it. I'll put it to you that way. So it may not be such a good idea to mix these, but I thought I'd try it anyway. But I've got my vaporizer set so it doesn't make big billows anyway, so that's not the idea. The idea for me is so I can stop smoking cigarettes. And by the way, while I'm thinking about this, I've almost reached the 1 week mark without smoking a death stick. Almost. I got 2 more a day or a day and a half more to go, but I'll have reached 1 week without smoking one cancer stick. Okay. I'm getting used to it. Well, that proves that you can mix. Basically, like I say, let me reiterate just for a second here. I don't want to make this file too long-winded because I don't like making long-winded YouTube files. You want to know why? I find that people basically have a short attention span. But I just mixed some Space Jam, and I'll tell you right now that this stuff is a lot thinner, and I shook it up quite well, too, than this Mystique. But let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I've been on this Mystique for about 5 days now, and it's really a decent e-liquid or e-juice because it emulates tobacco. It doesn't smell anything like tobacco smoke. In fact, it has kind of a maple-like taste to it, but I just thought I'd try and experiment and mix the two e-juices. That's about all this boils down to. Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this movie file. Have a nice day, and here's to your health.